update our interface for you.
We're
and
just updating the interface.
this is not a matchup that Stephen Wiseman wanted to see. Mono red versus mono blue.
Could go either way right now. It depends on who fires off first.
Now, traditionally speaking, the mono blue devotion deck is a very bad matchup for mono red, just simply due to the fact that all of its cards interact so well
against the
red deck. And we're going to see a Frostburn Weird, which is immediately a very problematic blocker.
Extremely. But also no turn 1 play.
Looks like we're going... looks like Wiseman tried to pull a bluff, and Christian called him on it.
Yeah. I think Christian wants to play aggressively in this matchup.
Definitely.
Right? Especially against Rabble build.
Yeah. Now, Steven's build is a little bit different. I'm actually going to change the name, because it is, technically speaking, a Rabble Master red deck, but he does have a lot of other cards in it that aren't in your traditional Rabble red deck, such as the Phoenix.
We see the Chandra's Phoenix coming in for a quick beat of 2 for 2.
Yep. So it looks like we're going to see a Cloudfin Raptor and a Night Veil Spectre Fallout. This is the absolute nightmare for Steven here.
Because Thassa is online.
Thassa's online.
And that's an immediate swing for 5.
Yeah. Online, cracks in for 5. The wall is set up.
The wall is real in this sense.
And so Steven is in a lot of trouble here.
He is sitting on a Stoke the Flames, which can turn Thassa off for a turn.
Yeah, so he can...
Which is what he does.
So he's going to clear out this Night Veil Spectre, and he is going to get in for 2. The red players don't know how to block, so he's coming sideways. And against Thassa, you ain't blocking anyway.
No, when I first started coming down here, I went the Rakdos aggro.
Right.
I did not know how to block.
No.
Even if I was dead on board, I did not know how to block.
Yeah, you're just like, well, I'm not going to win by sitting here, so...
And Tidebinder hitting that Chandra's Phoenix.
Once again, this is one of the main interactions that just makes this such a very bad matchup.
And there it is. He is profitably coming in for, I believe, 5, 7, 9 damage.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 10 damage, actually, because 2 pumps on the Frostburn Weird.
Oh, 10 damage. So he goes to 5.
And Steven's at 5. He has no creatures that can untap. There's a Thassa on board.
There is an online Thassa on board.
That is going to make itself unblockable next turn for lethal damage. Steven with a lot of lands in hand. There's a Stormbreath Dragon. That Phoenix is tapped, but...
That Phoenix cannot swing.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep. Apparently this is one guy that knows how to block, because that Stormbreath did not swing.
Well,
however,
he knows how to attempt to block.
It does not matter.
It's not going to work with Thassa in play.
Nope. With an online Thassa in play, it just doesn't work.
And there you see Christian is going to attack. And so there is the concession from Steven. Christian is going to take a very early 1-0
Very
lead.
decisive and early.
And again, this is the exact problem that I mentioned that Mono Red has versus Mono Blue deck, is that the Mono Blue's cards just line up so well against this matchup.
Yeah, the curve is so nice on a Mono Blue deck.
Yeah, the curve is really strong, and if done correctly, there is absolutely nothing the Mono Red deck can do to stop it.
No.
So we'll see if the board gives any help to Steven in this matchup.
Really? I don't know what you could throw in against the Mono Blue. I mean, you probably could throw Searing Bloods to get rid of those Tiebinder mages.
Yeah, the only thing that I can think of would be just additional removal. Like, Steven has to try and play the I gotta kill your stuff to get my threats through game.
Yeah.
And you see the Searing Bloods are there in his sideboard, but it doesn't look like he's going for them.
No, it looks like he's going for more creature beats.
Yeah.
I think those were 2 of the Burning Tree Emissaries.
Interesting that they'd be in the sideboard instead of the main.
I would have them in the main.
Yeah.
Just to combo off of them. I mean, I cannot tell you how many times I've seen Burning Tree into something ridiculous.
Burning Tree Firefish Striker is one of the more common ones that I've seen.
Like there was a play, I believe it was Burden that played it. He was like Burning Tree, Nick those Stormbreath.
Yeah.
right? Like
Um,
you can go ridiculous.
I did also once see somebody go burning on turn 3, burning tree, burning tree, burning tree, burning tree, hammer of Perforos.
Yes.
That's a thing that happened.
Yes, and then what? You're swinging for a total of 8 damage, turn 3, unanswered.
And then the next turn, 11 if you want to.
Yeah. It's been described to me that in the basic mono red build, once you hit 3, you drop the hammer. You don't need to play another land, and every land you draw is just turning into a golem.
In the Red Devotion deck, that can be the case if you have Nykthos.
Yes.
You do need an active Nykthos to be able to facilitate that, ideally, because then you don't need your lands.
Yes. I agree with you.
It looks like Steven is on a one-lander.
I would not keep that.
No.
In against the Blue Devotion? No.
Absolutely not. He agrees. He's going to take them all. Looks like Christian is looking at a hand with a bunch of lands. That's a Nykthos there, a Thassa, and a Domestication, I believe.
Yep, that is domestication. Smart play for this one. I would usually board that in against the mono red deck. I would attempt to take it on the Rabble Master.
That would be a pretty spicy target. You just have to be careful not to attack with the Rabble Master to make its power too high.
Exactly. What you do in that case?
But generating 1/1s every turn is not something to scoff at.
No. Both players casually chatting about their standings right now.
Yep.
Getting ready to present their decks. It looks like Christian did take the mull.
Yeah, so both players did mulligan. Of course, Steven had no land, and Christian had too many.
Yeah. Often the case I found with the Blue Devotion deck. Like, you can curve out so well, and sometimes your land just gets clumped together.
Yeah. I mean, the deck does have to play a high land count.
It really does. However, that Nykthos can stem the tide of it, but if you want to look at it in a more mana count, it's 25 lands, where most other decks run about 22 to 23.
Yeah.
Right, because you are running the 4 Mutavaults and the 1 of, and the 1 of
exactly.
Nykthos.
You need to be able to facilitate the colorless land.
Exactly.
So this is the Cloudfin into Judge's curve here, and you see Christian is clutching that...
It looks like he has 2 Storm Breaths in hand.
Christian is clutching a Tidebinder Mage in his hand. I would believe he just picked up a second. Yeah, so you see now because he has the backup one now, he doesn't actually mind running this one out for no value. So it looks like we're going to see Lightning Strike take down this Cloudfin Raptor. Christian says that's fine.
Yeah, that is perfectly fine in this sense.
Yeah, your 1-drop traded for his burn spell, so...
Perforos the play.
That's a big boy.
Yep,
if he ever gets that online, that's going to be a little bit problematic.
He is sitting on that evacuation, though.
He is. Here's an attack for 3.
Brings up 15.
And you see we've got a Cyclonic Rift in hand for Christian.
Yep. He is sitting on that. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Steven is sitting on 2 Storm Breaths. Now, we did see a miss trigger on Steven's end where Perforos should have dealt damage.
Yeah, he did miss the Perforos trigger there.
However, getting in for a double pump.
I believe a Rapid Hybridization was the draw. So Tidebinder locked down the Ash Zealot. And here's an attack for 3.
Now,
so
I think Christian is going to seriously regret this now that Steven is on 6 mana. And as I keep saying, 2 Storm Breaths in hand.
So here's Stormbreath Dragon. He remembers the trigger this time. And it looks like he's going to attack for 4 damage. Leaving back Perforos, because of course Perforos is now online.
Yes, he is. He is now online.
Do you think you're running it in there?
Hmm. Maybe.
I think you do, especially with the second dragon in hand. You got to put the pressure on right now.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. I would not have done that.
No, you don't main phase the rapid hybridization.
You never do.
Because now they can now Steven can attack with the 3/3. So
Yeah, now Steven can attack with a 3/3. And we did, and this is where you don't want to be.
Mizzium Mortars was just drawn.
Yeah, exactly. This is where you don't want to be.
But now, of course, Christian does have the Judge's Familiar. We'll see if he sees the play. But this should not work.
Wait, hang on. There we go.
There you go.
Good job, Christian.
Yeah, okay. He almost scooped them all up, but
Yep,
he caught
he
himself and he
almost
said, wait
did.
a minute.
It's just, wait a minute.
Yeah, this is not how this works. Here's an attack for 3. Are we just going to see a Chumpsy?
If he does not draw that third land, I'd say yes.
So,
No, he's gonna.
he's going to just throw away the Raptor.
Hit the Blizzard.
Well, there is a legal target in play in that Frog Lizard. It's red and green.
Yep. It's red and green creatures, but I think Christian is forgetting that.
Yeah, the Ash Shelllet is tapped, and that Frog Lizard should be tapped.
Should be.
But Christian not tapping it down, so that's not exactly something that you can go in and say, by the way, you need to tap this, because you really don't.
Nope.
Alright, so it looks like Christian is just going to pack it in. He knows he's dead. And we're going to go to a third game here.
Yep.
Christian...
There a lot of misplays.
There was a few mistakes. Christian, of course, did stumble on land as well, which did add to the problems, but...
Steve needs to remember that when something is declared as tap down, it does stay.
Yeah.
That's one thing, right?
Yeah, but
It did sound like Christian was getting a little ticked off with him near the end there.
Yeah.
But that Frog Lizard should have been a correct target for the tide.
Yeah, the Frog Lizard is a legal target. Of course, that's one of the main reasons that Mono Blue can get away with running Rapid Hybridization is because of that interaction.
I personally enjoy the play of making Thassa a creature and then rapid hybridizing my own Thassa to get that extra beater.
I have seen that done before, yeah.
I did that at the face-to-face tournament.
Oh yeah,
and
the MDSS.
Yeah, and he
I
was
won,
caught
by
off
the way.
guard because I would have been lethal on board otherwise.
Yeah.
He honestly had to pause. He's like, "Wait, you can do that?"
Yeah.
'Cause not a lot of people know it's destroy target creature. That creature's controller gets a 3/3.
Yeah, the creature doesn't have to die for the 3/3 to be generated.
Exactly. So not a lot of people remember that interaction.
No, exactly.
See,
So-
Christian is really making sure that those lands don't get clumped together.
Yeah, he's trying to get as an efficient a pile shuffle as he can.
I personally found a lot better when I go 6 piles.
I don't know. For me personally, I don't think it makes any difference. I think it's just whatever you like, you like.
Mm.
But I've never really found that it makes that huge a difference how many you do.
That is 3 lands.
I believe it's 3 land, Rift, Judges, and Thassa.
And I got Christian is receiving major negative points from me for not having all the same lands.
Lack of style points.
Yeah, lack of style points.
Alright, Burning Tree Emissary. So, this Foundry Street should get 1 bigger. And
And
he is
he's
going
using
to
a two-
lightning strike. Sack to counter. I can respect the style.
Yeah. Sack in response.
So it looks like 2 damage going to come across from Foundry Street. And oh, not Mutavault. Island. There you go. Because you want to jam this Night Veil.
You want to jam that down immediately.
Yep. So I bet Steve wishes that he had that lightning strike right about now.
Oh, yeah. Because this thing is not going to make a bit of difference.
So Chandra's Phoenix. The problem is that all these creatures, they all have 2 power.
Yep.
None of them can
They're
attack efficiently
all going
into
to die.
the Night Veil. So, and there's a second Night Veil.
There is backup Night Veil, or he can just jam the Night Veil now. In which I would do so. Better to double up.
Yep.
Jam the Night Veil.
So Mutavault comes into play.
Jam the Night Veil.
I think jamming the Night Veil is fine here. It gives you a backup plan if Steven answers your first one.
Yep.
And you see Christian just gonna kind of hold back on defense. Looks like Steven is flooding a little bit here. He just drew an Ash Zealot, but once again, 2/2 creature against Night Veil Spectre. Night Veil wins. Oh wait, no, that's a Fanatic Amogus.
Yeah, that is a Fanatic. That's going to deal an insane amount of damage.
So 5 mana. So he can use 2 of it to play this Ash Zealot, and then 3 floating plus the extra land for a big Fanatic.
Let's see, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8.
Bang.
That is 8.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. I bet Christian's glad that that's not a Grey Merchant.
Oh, yeah.
And now the Foundry Street is a 3-powered creature now, so it can get in there. Night Veil. So it looks like the Night Veils are just going to block the 2/2s, and he's going to take the 3. A lot of damage dealt that turn for Steven.
2 Thassa's in hand.
Yeah, not what he's really looking for.
However, Thassa is online.
Here is an online Thassa.
I don't think you swing here.
No.
No.
Definitely not. Searing Blood, the draw, not so good right now.
No, it won't do the job.
No. I mean, you could attack and bait a block.
Yeah.
But I think that that's risky.
It's very risky.
Because, I mean, he all-out attacks. Thassa jumps in front of Fanatic. Night Veils jump in front of the other 2 creatures. Yeah, that's not worth the exchange.
No, it's not. You're basically 3-for-1ing yourself at that point.
Yeah.
Right, because you got to bait and all that attack in order to do it, first
Exactly.
off. And then secondly, that gives him a turn to recover. I would almost want to swing with the Night Veils here.
Certainly a Night Veil.
Yeah, a Night Veil, because we do see that he has a Mutavault.
Magma Jet going away. Actually, a good card for Steven to not have.
Yep. However, we see he's tapping out here.
Is this another Fanatic? Oh no, double Searing Blood. Oh my god.
He dies.
So
Takes 6 to the face. Takes 6 to the face.
yeah.
Right?
And here's an all-out attack. So, okay, so he can... can he survive?
Thassa is not online. That's
No,
the thing.
Thassa's not
He
online.
cannot survive here.
No.
He could activate the Mutavault, throw it in front of one, and Cyclonic Rift one, but he still dies.
Yeah.
Regardless. This is game.
Yeah, so that's game over. So Steven Wiseman is going to take it down 2-1. Mono Red pulls it out against Mono Blue. And you see there the exact card that Steven needs in this matchup, Fanatic.
Yeah. I'd say if he ripped another copy of Fnatic off the top, it would have been game either way.
Well, yes.